Hey guys, it's Bob. Welcome back to Kaler's Aquatics. I want to give you a little species update on a tetra that's not seen in the hobby very often, and certainly one I had never kept before now. About a year ago, I was in local Petco and saw the tetra that you just saw the picture of and you see here before you. And the person told me that they were black neon tetras. Of course, we know that they're not. So I was very curious. I tried to find some information about them online while I was standing there, and I thought, this is something I've never seen. So I went ahead and got, I think, 5 or 6 of them, and they had a nice little school of them. Since she didn't know what they were and they came in as black neon tetras, I got them for $2.49 each. So after I got home, I began to research them and try to find more about them, and it took a while to find what they were, and I had several people, including Candy Overhauls, helping me look, and I finally posted them in the Tetra Facebook group, Catrins of the World, and they were recognized by some of the old-timers older than me, and they were apparently popular back in the 70s, and how Petco got them, who knows. But once I found out what they were, I went back, and they still had all of them, I guess. And so I now have a nice school of 15 or so, and I just keep them with other tetras. And I've done a little bit of research on them, so as you know, I'm not a good narrator, but so I'll read this to you and not try to make it sound like I'm not reading. It'll go off better. So what I've found about them is they're the Costae tetra, C-O-S-T-A-E, or blackline, sometimes called blackline. They really don't have a common name. They're rarely seen, and they're highly sought after species of schooling tetra. They're found in the wild in the shallow reaches of the Rio São Francisco and its tributaries in southern Brazil. They're a very active species. They form large schools or shells as a defense from predators. In an aquarium, their fast-moving and unique tail stripe pattern adds flash and movement. They prefer the middle and upper levels of the water column, making them extremely popular with planted tank hobbyists and aquascapers. A hardy species, they're tolerant of a wide range of water conditions, and they should be kept in a well-covered aquarium as they are likely to jump. They should be kept in larger groups, 5 being the minimum, and more if space allows. And I do think I have 15. I tried counting them and was not easy, but I think I still have the original 15. I certainly haven't found any expired over the last year. And they're from Brazil, as I said, and they're located in the Rio São Francisco River. They're omnivores, they're micro predators, and they'll accept most frozen or preferred foods. And these are really good eaters. For tetras, they do have small mouths. They get about 2.5 inches. I'm not sure how to sex them, but obviously some of them are deeper bodied. Those would be one sex, and those that have the shallow body would be the other, I presume. I couldn't find any reliable information about that. Recommended tank size was a minimum of 30 gallons, and this is a 29 tall, so I really am thinking about moving them so they have more room to swim back and forth, especially since they've grown. They're compatible with most fish. They're peaceful toward their tank mates, but because they can be very fast moving, that might stress other shy or slow moving tank mates out. pH 6.5 to 7.2, so no really requirements, hard requirements there, and temp 76 to 82, so they like it a little bit warmer. And I could find no reliable information about breeding them in captivity, and in fact I did find that they were all wild caught. So anyway, that's what I know about these guys. And I was going to feed them, but I forgot to bring food in. But yeah, just a really neat fish. They do great with all the other Tetras here. You can see I've got lemons, I've got black emperors, I've got Colombian blue and reds, and I thought I had one other Tetra. Oh, I have a Tetra that was right, where's that guy? That was gifted me. I had a couple of them that were sent to me with some other fish I got from Small Fry Aquatics, and he usually includes something extra, surprise, especially if he knows what you're keeping. And I got a couple of Tetras from him. One didn't make it. I got those when I bought some super red plecos. But anyway, that guy's in here too, but I don't see him, but he's doing fine, Craig. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, and please give me a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more of these type videos, and have a safe and blessed 4th.